Hey, welcome, and I am genuinely glad you tuned in to talk about transforming long-form recordings into something special. I'm Charlie, and today I want to walk you through the practical, no-nonsense way to turn interviews, lectures, or oral histories into bite-sized clips that actually grab attention. We are going to cover everything from file management and smart organization to editing hacks that make the process way less soul-sucking. Since the 90s, we have been doing this strange dance with our digital lives, moving from confusion to acceptance of just how much of our story lives on hard drives. The real challenge today is keeping that material usable, findable, and shareable over many years of growth. If you are creating oral histories or long-form content, the survival of your work depends on metadata, management, and rock-solid workflows. Short, snackable clips are the best way to increase your reach while preserving your original story in multiple forms. But let's start with the place where most people completely fall apart, which is file management. Please do not let your hard-earned recordings gasp out their last breath on an SD card or an empty cloud folder without any structure. Make it a habit to upload your files immediately after recording, and always keep at least one external backup as a safety net. Pro tip, most portable recorders allow you to name folders before you even hit record, so do that immediately. If you can, put a small label on your device with the project name, the interviewer's initials, and the date, because you will thank yourself months down the road. When it comes to file naming, you need to keep things consistent and machine-friendly to avoid future headaches. Start every file with a short, unique project ID. Use underscores instead of spaces, and try to avoid special characters entirely. Then add the identifier for the interviewer or interviewee and a date format like YYYYMMDD, which is absolutely gold for sorting. Finally, include a session number or a part tag if you broke the interview into multiple pieces, followed by the correct file extension. A good example is community_oral_name_date, all ending in the right extension. Your folder structure should be logical, starting with one main project folder, then subfolders for each interviewee. Inside those, you want dedicated spots for audio, video, transcripts, images, release forms, and your vital backups. Also, keep a separate documentation folder at the top level for project guidelines, templates, and permissions. Having a template folder structure that you copy for every new project saves immense time and prevents absolute chaos. Do not skip metadata and summaries, as a title and a couple of lines of context make a world of difference for discoverability. Be sure to note who is in the recording, where it happened, and the key topics covered during the session. While summaries take time, they are the golden ticket for future searchability and for tools like Vizard to pick out the best clips. Before you publish anything, you have to perform a thorough sensitivity check to protect the privacy of your subjects. Ask yourself if there is private health information, political beliefs, or identifiable third-party data in the recording. Always get direct consent, because publishing takedown policies are simply not a substitute for having permission in the first place. If you find sensitive content, you need to weigh whether those portions should be redacted, muted, or kept strictly in the archival copy. When editing, always keep your original masters intact, because big institutions and future researchers want all the raw context. Always keep a lossless master file, but make separate working copies for any editing you plan to do. Manual edits, like removing long pauses or background noises, can make an interview flow much better for public audiences. Basic cleanup tools are fine for trimming and normalizing volume, but manual editing across an entire collection is painfully slow. This is exactly where Vizard changes the game by using automation to help you identify the most engaging moments. Imagine uploading a long session and immediately getting a set of ready-to-post clips that highlight the best emotional peaks and quotable lines. Vizard does the heavy lifting by scanning for viral-friendly segments, so you do not have to scrub through hours of footage manually. It turns a 2-hour deep dive into a deck of snackable clips that your audience can actually digest and enjoy. Not all tools are equal, as many are cloud-only, expensive, or fail to respect the privacy of your sensitive interviews. Some platforms lock you into single export formats or struggle with regional dialects, which is a major issue for oral historians. Vizard's approach is different because it balances intelligent automation with the human control you need. You get an editable timeline where you can tweak cuts, keep phrases for context, or mute sensitive names easily. Then, you can use the auto-schedule feature to set your frequency and push those clips out across your social channels automatically. No more manual uploader sessions every single week, which is a massive help when you are already juggling multiple projects. A content calendar is underrated, as it allows you to see what is scheduled and when, all in one central place. Consistency is truly how you grow your reach, and that simplicity keeps your output regular without the usual headaches. Regarding transcription, a pragmatic workflow is to use automated tools to generate your initial timestamps and extracts. Then, perform human edits only on the parts you plan to publish or the sensitive bits that require that extra layer of care. When it comes to style, Remember that for oral histories, accents and dialects matter deeply to the integrity of the speaker. Use standard orthography for public transcripts, but keep your full dialectal notes safely in your archival copy. For your clip strategy, aim for multiple formats, because TikTok and Reels love short, vertical content with subtitles. Vizard saves you hours of reformatting by outputting multiple aspect ratios and adding those subtitles automatically. My quick workflow is to capture raw files, upload to a project folder, and add minimal metadata immediately. Then I let Vizard detect clips, review the best ones, export my listening copies, and schedule the next 4 weeks of content. If you are producing community archives, this method keeps your material alive in the world without sacrificing your original master files. Always remember that treating your recordings like living assets rather than just files is the real mindset shift. If you are running projects, try picking one recent recording and letting an automated tool suggest clips to see the difference. Use these tools as your creative assistant rather than a dictator, and keep your raw archive safe while the clips do the outreach work. All right, that is it from me, so if you have questions, drop them below or send me a message. I'm Charlie, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you get your stories out into the world.